Hello friends and welcome to the next episode of our Ultimate General Civil War Confederates playthrough. We are still very much in the aftermath of the last crazy 2 episodes where casualties were insane and at a height of which we'd never really seen before. You can see here I've managed to replenish most of our first corps almost entirely, not quite but almost entirely, and we've implemented some new names in here that were put in the chat, so thank you very much, you know who you are. We have Grey's Caps, which are one of our skirmish cavalry with their new Sharps models, and they're at full strength, which is nice to see again. We have the Straw Hats here, and if we move over into the second corps, we have the Unchosen ones, the Great Unwashed, that was one I added myself. We have the Hammerheads, and down here we have the Big Game Hunters. So we're putting in a little sprinkling of flavour. I'm hoping we can do these 2 skirmish battles and get a decent amount of men and some more money in the bank to get these up to full strength. Honestly, the only corps I'm really looking at and thinking, right, you guys are ready, is our first corps. The second is very thin, and the third corps could honestly pretty much be amalgamated with the second and they still wouldn't be at full strength. So we're still reeling from the battle. We have 2 skirmishes here that we'll be fighting before the Battle of Fredericksburg, which is going to be pain. I can vaguely remember that. But we're going to go with Prairie Grove first. Hopefully it's an easy one and there's not too much resistance. I know there will be. It's defensive action, so I'm hoping we can hold this. Can stick the second corps in here and we'll try and defend. It's only 10. Well, it's going to be interesting if nothing else, right? Your vanguard is attacked at the Borden's wheat field. There is no time to withdraw, so you must prepare to defend your position. Great. Straight into it. As always, I'll deploy my troops where I want them, and we will start in 3, 2, 1. So this is how we're deploying. We have our cannons at the front. They're going to rush up. We're going to take our defensive positions. We've got some of our new units in here that are immediately being bled. We have the Unchosen ones, the Great Unwashed, the Hammerheads, and we have Big Game Hunters. We'll be moving straight up, taking a defensive position here and hopefully allowing for a little bit of fallback terrain. And let's see how this develops. I'm going to run everyone so we're in position. Once we're in position we can kind of relax and slow it down a little bit. Moving Baylor up, hopefully using him to get a little bit of an eyes on. I really do have no idea where the enemy's going to attack us from here, which is kind of an issue. Horrible feeling we're going to be attacked from around here. So for that reason I think we'll move Stone round here to support. The other gentlemen are getting themselves into position for the battle to come. So they're in defensive position there. We can move them to there. Iverson I think we'll put here. Right. We have to contest it for 2 hours 22 minutes. I think we've got that in us. Right. Oh god. Are they coming along the road? Is that what's happening here? Oh man, cavalry. All the things to be coming in. Cavalry. The one thing we don't really have anything here to counter. We need a very nice volley going out there. They've stupidly ran straight at us there and they're taking the volley there. They're taking the volley on the chin. Interesting, they're also coming from this flank. Interesting to say the least. We're in a defensive point, so we should be causing havoc in them, really. Let's move you all the way back. Here, we're hopefully going to out-skirmish them. I am going to detach some skirmishers here, and that's exactly why I'm going to do that. We're going to move them there in case they decide to flank us, which they are. We've got a nice line set there. We can shuffle and move where we need to, when we need to. And I'm going to move those cannons up a bit to offer a bit of help. You lads getting there. Hammerheads move up. Yeah, I think we'll shuffle everyone around as we sort of need to. Looks like we're going to have quite an intense assault coming in here. Iverson, you can pull back, we just need you in situ. They've been routed before they even get here. Which is great. Are we getting shot from behind? We are. Wait, what? Stone, move as quick as you can. They are behind us. There's thousands of men coming in here. Stone, we need you to run. No, this way. Gibson and Co. Let's get you lads reattached. This is, they're actually like surrounding us here. They're genuinely surrounding us. I'm hoping here we can whittle them down and get in a position where we can maybe move some of our other men to assist. You guys get back in there. Stone, we're going to leave here. They are surrounding us and attacking from both sides, more or less. These guys are thankfully getting decimated as they come at us. Here I guess we're going to have to put up a bit of resistance and then fall back. They're literally behind us now. Their cavalry's run been massively unsuccessful and has somehow managed to end up in an even better position. Certainly an interesting turn of events. Here, I think we're going to start retreating. Stone, you need to fire there. We'll get Baylor nearby to offer support. You guys need to also pull back. Need to just slow them down, I guess. They're firing there. You lads are going to get here as quick as you can. Once Gibson's out of range, we'll get him here. Like so. Stone, we're going to move around here. And Baylor can pull back. Right, I guess this is one of those battles where we're just buying time the entire time we're here. We are doing some nice volley fire here, which is always good to see. And then here we're going to set up on the edge of the woods, like so. Stone is going to cover our rear here, like that, and we should have a nice position. Let's do a quick ammo run round there, and then come back on ourselves and back into position. Gibson, you can set up for volleys there. Stone, you're going to stay here, cover the rear. The hammerheads, we do not want you chasing down. We want you remaining in position because we are about to get absolutely YOLO charged by Cloud. And then they're going to come at our flank. This is a hell of an endeavour. Now we do have Stone there covering the rear. We've got 2 units firing there, but they're going to get cross-fired shortly. So we need to try our best to get them firing at Gibson. Stone, as much as I don't want to, we need to leave you here in case something appears behind. And big game hunters will move around. They can fire there. Need to rout him and then rearrange as quick as we can. I think they're trying to go around us. Cloud's getting pushed back. We'll immediately want to turn you and get you firing in there. Stone, we've got no choice, we're going to have to move him across. The big game hunters, why have you charged? Why would you do such a thing? We'll move big game hunters in there, get them set up. You lads can set up there. There we go, okay. Hammerheads, we need you to move there and keep providing cover. 5th Rebel Yell will get you firing across. Now it really does look like they're trying to go around us here. They're now coming back, which isn't good. So you need to pull back. And pulling back, we need to set you up there. We need Gibson to come back as soon as possible. You set up there. There we go. Prepare for that volley. Gibson, you need to come back, my friend. We really do need you. The big game hunters are putting their volleys out. They're picking them off. They've been routed again. Unfortunately, Iverson's got no time to rest. We're going to immediately burrow them around and get some volleys off there. Gibson, we need you back at the front. So get here. The ammo's back. We're keeping everyone topped up. An hour and 30 minutes to go. I'd like to finish this cavalry if we can. The big game hunters are just picking them off very nicely. Fortunately, Iverson, you're going to be busy once again because we need to burrow you right around and start firing at Salomon there. They're rear flanked. Oh god, really? Stone's not going to stand up for long there. We know that. As unfortunate as it is. I'm going to pull Stone back after his volley. Keep Baylor there. You guys need to just stay there. This is terrible. They're genuinely behind us. We can't spare any men. Stone, I think we'll move you this way and we'll use you to cover the rear, which was our initial plan. The big game hunters want to pull back, want to keep them out of range. They're not designed to take any casualties really. They're designed to keep them at an arm's length. Sort of wondering if we have somewhat overcommitted on this left flank. Starting to wonder that. Gibson should be able to hold there. Iverson's not in a great way. The hammerheads, we want to leave them there because they're offering a bit of cover. We're going to pull you back and we're going to set you up there. Hopefully fire that way. The big game hunters will keep pulling them back a bit. We need them just tickling the edge of the range. Here we are. They're all around us. An hour and 19 minutes. Honestly not sure if we can hold that. I think we'll move in here. Hopefully use the bonuses to our advantage. It's going to be every man on deck here. The Unchosen have been washed. You need to be firing there. Going to move the cannons over to here. I think we're going to have to make a stand in a circle here, which is unfortunate. Means we're going to be getting fired at from all sides. Get the big game hunters back as far as we can, as deep into this sort of, can we call it a formation? You fire there. The hammerheads move up. We don't want them firing into our flank. 4th Rebel Yell fire there. The Great Unwashed, we're going to keep moving this way. I think we're going to pull back and sort of form up around this formation. The Unchosen will move. The Great Unwashed are in position to cover. Let's get you guys falling back and we'll get you over here. This is where we're going to have to make a stand. They're already right on the point. Gibson over here. Go back, set up here. 5th Rebel Yell, fire there. We need to make sure they're not coming back anytime soon. Gibson needs to get here yesterday. Set up there and make the defensive stance that we need. The 5th Rebel Yell are taking... They're going to take a lot of damage. They're right in the front line. Iverson will move up. We need him in front of the cannons. There we go. Let's try and get rid of these cavalry. The Great Unwashed, we're going to run you. Let's get our defensive point set. Cannons can move to there. The Unchosen ones will get in the woods here. And the Great Unwashed are going to come here. I'm going to charge them. Hopefully this will be them once and for all. Hopefully we can get rid of them once and for all. They are routing. Get the big game hunters set up. Cannons are doing some work. We're firing there. We're doing what we can where we can. Unfortunately, our cannons have just been routed, which is a big ouchie. Gibson can set up here. Get firing at them. The big game hunters here as well. Stone is covering our rear. We need Baylor in the centre. They're offering morale support where we can. The Unchosen ones, to be honest, I kind of need to leave them there, but we can't. We need to get them involved up here. There's cannons crossfiring us from here. This is a rough battle. 58 minutes to go. Do we have this? I'm honestly not sure at this point. Need to keep moving men up. We need to keep bodies on the point. Get up here as quick as you can. Fire at them. Bring this cavalry down. We're massively outnumbered here, aren't we? Let's get the big game hunters into the woods. You lads, fire there. Cannons, we need to fire there. You two should be able to hold that. Tempted to countercharge this, but it's probably silly. Cannons are firing there. Stone's going to hopefully keep them busy. The big game hunters, they're going into the woods, I hope. Now we're firing 2 on 1 here, so this should be quick. That's stopping them at the back from firing. The hammerheads have routed them, which is good. The chosen ones, we need... The unchosen ones, sorry, we need firing there. Baylor is... How often is it in one of these battles that you get to encourage all of your men with your general in one sitting? To my understanding, the answer is not very often. We're trying to get rid of these skirmishers. Although honestly, Stone's doing well here. You lads just stay in the woods. You're doing great there. Keeping them at bay there. Chosen ones fire there. Yeah, they're doing fine. They should rout soon. That'll buy us a bit of time. Big game hunters can stay there. There we go, that's them routing. We'll pull the lads back here now. Now Stone is our thick back end. He's our thick back end holding the rear. 44 minutes to go. Cavalry's coming back once again. I'll tell you what, our men have been busy here, that's for sure. We're slowly beating them back. We're going to try and reorganise the line here a bit. I do wish we'd bought cavalry. Probably one of my big regrets from this fight. Can you lads fire at them? These volleys from these infantry should do work here. They're actually in the woods, so I'd like to put our men fully in the woods. Let's also follow you back and get you here. Got a nice long line here. Nice long line, we just need to hope that they're coming back again. Not really a surprise, is it? You in there. You guys need to run. Go back. Fire there, that's fine. Big game hunters will get you here. Fire at them. 35 minutes to go and they're coming again. 35 minutes to go. Fire there. There's 2,000 men coming from this side. So the Unchosen ones, we're going to pull you back. We're going to get you in situ there. You're going to set up there. The hammerheads. I'm honestly going to leave them there. They're going to fire cross volleys, I hope. They're charging in there, that's fine. Here we're holding them. The big game hunters are firing at them. Stone will hold them at bay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. They're routing, which is good for us. Goes without saying. The hammerheads, we're going to have to turn and get firing here. They're in trouble. You guys really don't need to chase down here. We really don't need you chasing down. We need you getting into situ here and holding the line. Gibson, we're going to move up. Keep the line nice and straight. I tell you, we've taken a lot of casualties, but we've also inflicted a lot of damage. Taking the good with the bad. Stone has a lot of work here. I think we need all of our cannons and the Unchosen firing here. Should be able to rout them, I hope. We're literally, we have all of our units bar 2 within our general's radius. It's a very rare occurrence. 24 minutes to go. Come on, my guys. You're doing great. You're doing great. I almost want to peel Gibson to help. Don't think I can afford to do that though. Unchosen, step up. 20 minutes to go, and I'm hoping that's the end of this, otherwise we're in trouble. We're in big trouble if that's not the end. The hammerheads we're going to pull back and set them up here. Like so. Fire at them. There we go. Go on, lads. Some nice volleys going out actually by our side. Cannons are firing there. There's 2 units appeared here now. Let's swing the 4th Rebel Yell round to get them firing at this side. Boys down here are doing great work. Skirmishers just slowly picking them off. Iverson's doing what he can. Gibson, we're going to move this way. Get some volleys into these skirmishers and then reorganise. We should be firing shortly. Here we go. Turn round, fire them. 14 minutes to go. We're looking quite good if I do say so. I'm going to quickly detach some skirmishers and send them after these guns. I'm hoping we can grab them very quickly. Be a nice little additional victory right at the end. Fire there. Cannons have turned their attention. We are now out of ammo, which shows that we've brought an appropriate amount of ammo. So I'm quite happy with that. We're going after these supplies. I'd love to grab them, you know, 1 minute to go just to really bring home the victory. Oh no, the hammerheads have been pushed back. We're going to move the unchosen ones up. I guess they can just swap position in the line. I don't know why, I always really enjoyed defensive battles like this. Like, proper balls to the walls, you know. You're really facing overwhelming odds. I do enjoy it. We're also drawing the cannons' attention away from us, which is good. The hammerheads will move back over here. They can run, please. That would be great. Yes, we've got them. Right. You guys move up, fire them, take their attention. You guys go there, and we should be able to keep them. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Great defensive stance here by the 2nd Corps. Really chuffed with this. Really chuffed with this. Job done, I believe. Thank you very much. Excellent battle there for us. A nice little skirmish to hopefully replenish our numbers. You can see here they outnumbered us more than 2 to 1. So that was a great showing. Casualties, they've got roughly, let's say, 6,500, 7,000. We are in total about 3,000, so more than 2 to 1. In terms of goals, job done. Units, look at the kills. We don't have a single division with less kills than losses, so I'm over the moon with that. Officers, only a wound, that's fine. In terms of goods, this is what is important. 3,000 money basically captured there, which is always great. Load of guns captured, loads of sharps captured, which is only great. Some harpers, 12 pounders. Okay, all this good. It's money in the bank, more reputation, points to spend, which is in itself important. The 2nd Corps I will magically replenish here, and then we'll go straight into the 2nd skirmish. So we're now going in with the Battle of Corinth. Sounds like it's going to be great fun. So we've got 15 brigades coming this time. I am tempted to put in the same corps. We're going to need the 1st Corps for the big battle, like we know we are. We know we are. I'm wondering, do I basically deplete our 3rd Corps? Because you can drag over. Since when was that a thing you could do? It's probably always been a thing, hasn't it? Well, this now brings us up to almost full strength. So that's great. We can get the 2nd Corps in here. 14 brigades. Yes, please. The clash at Corinth. Yankees have developed their left flank at Memphis Road, leaving a significant gap in their centre. Their headquarters are established in this farm. Attack swiftly and crush the federal flank. Wow, there is no mincing about there. No mincing about. As always, I'll deploy where I want them, and then we will get underway, just like this. That's how we're deploying. Now, I get the impression we have 3 hours to basically rush this and take it. So, we're going to immediately rush everyone up, sort of set up on the tree line, and then see what we're sort of dealing with. I assume this is going to be an absolute slog, because I wouldn't expect anything else. So let's just go and see what's coming at us here. We're going to slowly move these 2 guys up whilst the rest advance quickly. And then our cannons, we have 4 cannons in this... we have 4 cannon brigades in this corps, which is insane. We're going to move them up as close as we can and hopefully get a nice sort of battery set up. But yeah, let's get underway. The light brigade, they're going to get moved up. And then we're going to move these 3 up as a bit of a line. And then the centre can move up, like so. Let's see what we've got in store. We're going to slowly move up the centre and rush the flanks. That's the plan. The big game hunters are going to take the point, get eyes on for us, and then we'll see what we're dealing with. And there we go. So we've got men in here. I assume there's going to be more sort of surrounding this position. I'm thinking we come round here and then attack with a little bit of intensity. So the big game hunters, we're going to move up and skirmish them from afar. Baylor I'm going to leave. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave our ammo on the point and bring Baylor here. Stone we're going to bring in the woods. And the hammerhead, they're going to also stay in the woods. We'll get them running. The Great Amorsh can also take up there. And you three can come round here. Are they charging us? A lot of guns to potentially capture here, that's for sure. Let's get you lads there. Let's get Trig in here. They're charging us. They are charging us. Interesting turn of events. Fire at them. Stone, move up. There we go. A lot of damage going out there already. I like to see. Big game hunters are doing what they do. Shooting from afar. And here we're set up in the woods very nicely, if I do say so. Stone, we're going to move up. We need something in situ if they come at us like they are. We're going to move out of range, keep them at an arm's length, and then do that. Cannons, we'll get here. 2 of you. The other 2 can set up there. You 3, we're going to move to here. And the Light Brigade are going to stay in the flank. I'm quite happy to maybe for an hour or so just duke it out with them, and then we can sort of see where their weaknesses lie. It does look like this could be the weak point, although I do accept that we cannot see anything behind them. Keep moving them up. The Great Amorsh will move up. They're getting dwiddled down though. Very much dwiddled down. You 2 are firing there. There is a unit in here on the defensive point. Let's move these 3 to here. The Light Brigade can stay in the flank. Looking good, I think. Now, as I said, I'm quite happy to duke it out with them for a little bit. Flick some casualties. The same here, honestly. That's fine by me. With a quick ammo run. Staying with the lines. Right here, they've been pushed back once. Let's try and get some better positioning on the edge of the forest. Even move into this building if we can. The Great Amorsh can start skirmishing a bit there. The Oglesby's moving out there. Interesting. Let's move you here. Light Brigade we're going to keep on the flank, just in case. Keep going. You guys move up, start ranging them. You 2 move up, start engaging them. Already got them busy. Right, we're looking okay. You guys have been a little bit overzealous there, shall we say. You 2 move up, fire at them. You fire at them, and then you go fire at them. We'll get them engaged. Good, nice damage going out there. Let's get you guys moved around a bit. I think we'll be charging here and breaking through here, and then we'll try and fold as quick as we can. Big game hunters will move up. We'll get them firing there. You guys are both doing just fine there. They're inflicting good casualties. Cannons, we're going to move up as close as we can, and the same here. Oh, they have been overzealous. They have been very overzealous. My God, right, Light Brigade, you're going to have to come up and help. Jesus, they have been massively overzealous here. Right, I guess we're charging in here then. Not much more for it. You guys are going to fire at them. Good Lord, this is not what we wanted, that's for sure. This is not what we were looking for here. They can move up, I guess, take a bit more of a position. Taylor can move up. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. We're somehow pushing them off of the defensive point, so that's not a bad thing. Here we're skirmishing them with the Light Brigade. These guys are in trouble though. Doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Once they start properly routing, we're going to have to do the same. Move you in here. Move you in here. These guys, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Keep firing here for as many volleys as we can before we pull out. I think that might be them about done. We're going to start returning fire shortly. One more volley and we're out. There we go. Out we go, boys. Well, we've certainly shocked them a bit. I think we could move up here. And we'll do that. Midday, we do need you coming back as quick as you can. We've got the cannons here. Light Brigade did alright there. Light Brigade did alright. We've managed to move our men up pretty quickly, so we've kind of stopped them from retaking the defensive point. They're pushing back. Let's get up and start firing at them. Do you know what? Let's go. Definitely not a good move, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. You guys can come around here. Midday, come back. We're going to need you in the centre, I think. Gibson, we need you as quick as we can. Cannons get set up there. We'll start just pounding them. Now, the Great Amorsh have kind of just taken on to the team here. And what I think we're going to do is move up and engage them. Big game hunters, we're going to move up. You guys are going to move up. We'll get Baylor in as close as we can. Fire at them. Fire a volley and then we're going in. Okay, Light Brigade move up. Offer some coverage fire. You 2 fire at them. Oh, they're getting leathered. You 2 fire. Point blank range, please. Light Brigade did fine there. They got a volley off, so I like to see. They're taking shots now, though. In any offensive battle like this, there's always going to be damage, right? You're never going to do this unscathed. It's always going to take a lot of men to push any position. But I mean, have we got a through roads to the centre here? If I detach some skirmishers and we just send them here, can we... Is there anything here? That's what I'm currently sort of wondering and debating. Gibson's firing at them. That's what I like to see. The Light Brigade, we're going to move up. Ammo, we're going to bring as close as we can here. Keep the guns fed. Moody and the lads, yeah, they've got men here. They do have men here. We're going to take the point though, make them do something. As I said here, we're happy just to duke it out as much as we can. We have pushed them here. So let's take advantage of this. Let's get the Great Unwashed back. The Game Hunters can move up. This is, we're making nice progress. I'm just wondering if the timer available is going to be enough. I think moving our cannons up's made a massive difference here. A massive difference. You guys get in the woods. Gibson and Co. Push them back. Right. Let's get the defensive line set. We have managed to almost neutralise the point, so that's nice. That's nice. You guys are fine there. Let's get you moving up. Big Game Hunters moving up. Cannons moving up. Keep you firing. Baylor, get into the centre of the battlefield. We're looking good. You guys stay there. Light Brigade coming here to help. Right, onto the point, my friends. This is not looking terrible. This is fine. This is fine. An hour and 39 minutes to go. We're basically on the point. I'm certainly not going to complain about it. We've captured the farm. Good times. We've pushed one of their cannons back. I think this is possibly the time for the Light Brigade to hopefully go fire a few volleys. The Great Unwashed we're going to move up. The Unchosen ones are going to come here. And the Great Unwashed can take up position in this sort of farmstead. Moving here. We have a lot more men here than we realised. A lot more men. Let's get the cannons moved up as close as we can and keep the ammo coming. Get everyone watered and fed. We're going to go after these supplies here and hopefully get some volleys into these cannons. The question is there any men in these woods? Let's take them off. Fire at will. Try and grab these supplies. Try and choke them a bit. I'm going to try and move around here and almost encircle these guys and keep the damage coming. If we can cut them off, it's going to be a good turn of events. Means we can shut down our battlefield a bit. Supplies are surrendered, thank you very much. The Light Brigade can just stay here. And then we've got eyes on from this angle. We'll get them along here onto the road and then get them behind the lines. You're looking bloody good. Really bloody good. Here we're just going to try and encircle them as much as we can and cause havoc. Light Brigade, I'm going to get around here. Keep harassing them. I think we've got this. We've taken the initial casualties you're always going to take in a frontal assault battle, but I think we're certainly looking better now. Don't know if we need all four. I don't know if we need 2 cannons on each side. I think we'll move them to here to offer support, and we'll move the 7th Rebel Wheel to there. We'll keep the ammo coming. We're looking good here. Let's move up and start firing at them. Get some volleys out. I'm going to move the Light Brigade round here and try and get you guys moved up. Close the gap as much as we can. Like so. Let's get you dismounted and then get a proper bit of skirmishing on the go here. Like so. This is looking good. Looking really good. Get you lads into the woods here. Skirmishers moved up. Cannons are doing just fine. Fire at their cannons with our cannons. I'm feeling reasonably confident. Unless there's some sort of wild card to come, which there almost always is, right? Cannons are doing fine there. Ammo can stay with them. Yankee Forces sighted. Oh, of course this is going to happen. Should have known. Should have known. Right, the Unchosen ones, you're going to pull back. We're going to set you up there. You guys need to fire there. You guys need to also pull back. Of course there's going to be a counter-attack. Why wouldn't there be a counter-attack? Hammerheads, we're going to pull back. We're going to set them up there. We're going to set you lads up there. Moody's going to have to stay in the point here. There's no doubt about it. The Great Unwashed are going to have to pull back to here if they can. So they're getting fired from the rear. You guys have no idea what you're doing. Other than sending yourselves to your death here. Get a volley out and then we'll move. Or not, you know, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Just stand and observe fire. Nope, still don't want to fire. That's cool. Great job, everyone. You gonna shoot at them? No. What are they doing? This way, please. Well, this is certainly a turnout for the books. You guys need to fire at them. You guys need to fire at them. You guys need to turn your attention. Here we need to keep them busy. Keep You there. Put the line set there. You guys come round, fire at them now. Gibson, we're going to pull you back. I think we can sort of surrender this time, try and shore up a line here. 7th Rebel, yeah, we're doing work. We'll get you here. Gibson will move this way. The Great Unwashed, we're going to pull you back. You're going to keep shooting them, please. And we'll get you lads set up there. Moody's right on the point. Stone's been leathered, but Stone wasn't at full strength to begin with, if I'm not mistaken. You guys move up and fire at them. The 4th Rebel, yeah, we're going to move up. They have been routed and turned around, which means we can turn you. Fire at them. 7th Rebel Yell, turn and fire at them. The Great Unwashed, fire at them. The Unchosen ones... In fact, I'm going to move the Hammerheads up and hope that they can hold them at bay. The Unchosen ones are going to come around here and help with this blob. Then we'll bring our cavalry around. 55 minutes to go. And I'm feeling pretty good. We're holding though. They're running out of ammo. Probably got something to do with the fact we yoinked their ammo. Gibson there. Cannons are in situ there, they can move to support where needed. The Great Unwashed, we're going to pull them out, they've sort of done their bit. We're going to put them in this sort of farmhouse there. Still skirmishing them. Still skirmishing them. Our skirmishers are in here where we need them. For when we need them. Stone, we're going to move up onto the viewpoint. Hopefully use that to our advantage. We got our cannons moved up here. And then here we're doing just fine. Right, you lads, you're being a bit zealous. Unchosen ones will get here. You're fine there. Move in, hopefully get a volley at them and then we'll pull out. You know what? I don't think we will because they're reforming. The Unchosen ones can go there, Gibson can go there, and then we've got two infantry here to hold this. We've got cannons behind that can whirl and, you know, they burrow themselves around and help where they're sort of required. We're moving them, I've got the viewpoint here. I'm honestly going to move up and start firing at their cannons. We're going to be a little bit, probably over-aggressive here. We're running out of ammo there, actually. Ammo's fine here. Yeah, we're fine. We're doing fine. Light Brigade, let's get you through the centre here. They've kind of just surrendered the point to us, which is honestly kind of frustrating. I thought they were going to put up a bit more of a bit more resistance, really. Moody, let's get into the woods. Let's get into the woods. This will be a nice position to hold. It's got a bit of breathing room. Can move you lads up. Can move you lads up. I think we're okay. You guys fire at them. Hopefully we get another volley here before they retreat. They're gone. Cannons are gone. Brilliant. Let's keep the Light Brigade here. They can hopefully fire through if they charge us, which they are. Stone, let's pull you back. This way, ideally. You guys can move up. You guys fire at them. Cannons fire at them. Cannons fire at them. This could be a danger here. Turn and fire, lads. Get a volley out. Go, go, go. Yes! Beautiful. Turn them at the perfect moment there. The literal perfect moment. Get you lads closer. There are 2 divisions out here. Not what we wanted. Let's turn you out. Hammerheads will drop back. Baylor can stay there. Get you up here. That's fine. I don't think they're going to manage to break through here. I think we're okay. This is fine. Doing big damage here. Big game hunters can move up. We've depleted the supplies we captured. That's fine though. They've done their bit. They're finally coming here now, so let's pull you lads back. You fired your volley. We'll set the hammerheads up there, and we'll reattach them once they sort of move out of the enemy's range. 24 minutes to go. We're going to pull Gibson back. We're going to pull the Unchosen ones back. We're going to pull our artillery back. We just need to hold this point. They are making a bit of an 11th hour push, which is interesting to see. But we're going to move our Unchosen ones there. Gibson's going to go there. Cavalry's behind. Hammerheads just need to put up a bit of a speed bump, really, for 21 minutes. You lads move up, engage. You lads move up, engage. You lads move up and engage. Cannons move up and engage. This is done. We've got the point. It's too secure, I think. Hammerheads are doing what we need them to do. Taking quite a bit of damage now, actually. We'll get one more volley out and then we'll retreat. Just need to buy time. 17 minutes to be exact. On you go, my boys. There we go. And retreat. Back we go. Both of the ammos are empty. Not a surprise, really. We'll pull them back and I think we'll set up like here on the edge of the woods. Got a nice defensive position around here. We're going to pull the Great Unwashed back a wee bit. We're going to form them up in this sort of field here. That should be good. The Unchosen ones we're going to form here. And stick for it. Yeah, we've got this. 11 minutes to go and I think it's just a matter of time. You guys turn and fire at them, please. You firing at them. Yeah, I'm chosen. I've maybe been a bit zealous, moving them a little bit too early. Get you there. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling very good. Let's get you guys running through the woods. Big game hunters can move up. I'm actually going to be aggressive. I'm going to try and eliminate a few more cannons, perhaps even capture some of them. So the light brigade, let's go. They're right behind us here, though. Hammerheads, let's go. Fire at them. You lads can move. 4th Rebel Yell, let's not risk any of you. Kill the big game hunters there. It's another artillery regiment destroyed of theirs. Moody, you done your bit. Go back. Set up there. Hold. And there we will hold. Big game hunters start firing. We need to slow them down. Hammerheads, go. On you go. We need to hold fire and get as close as we can. Stop them from coming back. 3 minutes and then we've got the win in the bag. I don't think there's any more units we could... I don't want to risk all of our light brigade just to kill maybe one more cannon, so I'm just going to stay where we are. We're looking good. No one's flashing for ammo. This has been a good win. 2 solid skirmish battles in the build up to Fredericksburg. Quite happy with both of those. So once again, as is the norm, we were outnumbered quite heavily, but we've managed to claw the victory. We've somehow taken less casualties than them, even though we were attacking them. Goals, done everything that was required of us. Kills, some of the new divisions performing very well. Officers, unfortunately we lost Donald Wagner. That's a sore one, but we can live with that. In terms of that, that's what we want. Captured rifles. We need captured rifles and rescued, of course. Not a bad battle for us. I dare say we are set up well for Fredericksburg. This has been a nice little 2 skirmishes here, I have to say. So Fredericksburg is next. We know that's a hell of a battle, and yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Friends, thank you for tuning in. Here are your options if you would like to get anything named going into Fredericksburg. The 1st Corps is mostly named, but there's a few gaps here and there. The 2nd Corps will replenish and hopefully get them up to full strength, and the 3rd Corps here is non-existent, but we'll hopefully put something in here, even just a token gesture. My friends, thank you once again. Take care of yourselves, and until the next one, stay safe.